Ever felt that uneasy twinge, the gnawing feeling that something's just not right in your relationship? You know, the one you try to brush off and tell yourself, it's probably nothing. Well, darling, sometimes that gut feeling is worth more than you think. 1. The hidden truths of just joking. Hey, ever had someone downplay hurtful words as just a joke? Ready to uncover what's really behind those so-called harmless teases. The classic "I was just joking" line. You've heard it, right? When they mask hurtful comments or digs as harmless humor. Listen closely. Genuine jokes shouldn't leave you feeling small or questioning your worth. It's a sneaky way some might use to undermine or control you while maintaining a facade of innocence. Trust your gut. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Action plan. Communication is key. Next time, pause. Look them in the eye and calmly express how their joke made you feel. It's essential to draw boundaries and ensure your feelings are respected. Remember, your emotional well-being is worth more than a chuckle or two. 2. The dream. Most women hold deep inside. Did you know there's one universal relationship goal that most women secretly yearn for? Let's dive into what that looks like. You know that deep, burning desire most women secretly cradle in their hearts? That dream of a relationship where both partners truly see, understand, and cherish each other. It's not about the fairy tale, but genuine mutual respect and admiration. But how do you tap into that dream? Start by understanding your worth. No settling for half efforts or almost love. Next, create a mental checklist of what genuine connection looks like to you. Is it shared laughter, intellectual conversations, mutual goals? Then, in your relationship, seek those markers actively. And most importantly, never be afraid to voice your desires. Because, darling, your relationship dreams, they're valid and worth chasing every single day. 3. First-time love. Essential signs not to miss. Hey, you new lovebirds out there! Being fresh to the dating scene or newly committed can feel like walking through a maze with rose-tinted glasses. Exciting, absolutely. But there are some beginner blind spots you should be aware of. Let's talk imbalance. If you find yourself always adjusting your schedule, interests, or choices to fit your partners, it's time to recalibrate. Relationships thrive on mutual effort and compromise. And remember, disagreements are okay. They help you both grow. But if those disagreements are always one-sided or worse, dismissive, red flag alert. Your feelings and thoughts, they matter. And hey, one last golden nugget. Keep your individuality shining bright. You're in a partnership, not a merger. Remember that. 4. The game-changing perspective on love. Ready to experience love from a fresh lens? Discover a perspective you've likely never considered, but wish you had. So, ever considered flipping the script on love? It's not just about finding the right person, but being the right person. Dive into self-awareness. Know your values, what you bring to the table, and where you might need a little self-love tune-up. Instead of chasing love, how about magnetizing it? Focus on your growth, passions, and happiness. Naturally, you'll draw someone who vibes on that same frequency. And bonus, by being the best version of you, you'll identify the qualities that truly matter in a partner. Here's your takeaway. Invest in yourself. Take that course, pick up that hobby, seek that therapy. In enriching yourself, you set the stage for a deeper, more genuine connection. Trust in your journey and let love find its course. 5. The Shocking Celebrity Breakup. Unveiling the Signs. Remember that high-profile split that had everyone talking? Let's dissect it and identify the warnings they overlooked. Oh, the glitz and glamour of celebrity breakups. They're splashed across tabloids, But ever stop to think there might be lessons tucked within those headlines? Take a recent high-profile split. Remember? The one where they seemed so perfect together. Between the red carpets and Instagram snaps, there were subtle signs, like the way they avoided each other's gaze, or the forced smiles. So, what can you glean from this? Pay attention to the nonverbals. Your partner's actions, or lack thereof, speak volumes. That missed call or forgotten date might seem small, but it's the little things that build or break bonds. Your move? Open dialogue, express concerns, ask questions, and prioritize connection over assumption. Because authentic relationships thrive in clarity, not shadows. 6. The under-the-radar behavior often missed. There's a subtle sign that many overlook in relationships. Want to know what it is and how to spot it before it's too late. All right, let's play detective for a moment. Ever noticed some behaviors in a partner that seem, well, just a tad off? It's like that mystery ingredient in a recipe. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you know it's there. Maybe it's their vague replies or the way they dodge certain topics. These little hints, love, are subtle but critical. It's not about turning into Sherlock, but about trusting those intuitive nudges. If your gut's sounding an alarm, don't hit snooze. Dig deeper, ask open-ended questions, and create a safe space for honest conversation. Remember, transparency is the backbone of trust. Make it your mission to unveil the full picture, even if it means confronting some uncomfortable truths. Because in love, clarity is always your ally. 7. The timeline to true commitment. Ever wondered how long it truly takes to see if someone's all in? Unpack the timeline and understand what commitment really means. Ever wondered, how long until I know if this is the real deal? It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's spill some truths. Love isn't a microwave. It's more like a slow cooker. While there's no exact timeline, there are milestones to watch for. Is your bond growing stronger over time? Are your disagreements constructive, not destructive? It's not about counting days, but measuring depth. But here's a golden tip. Check in with each other, monthly, yearly, whatever works. Assess your growth, dreams, and hitches. Open dialogue is your GPS through the journey of love. So, while there's no stopwatch on commitment, ensuring both hearts are aligned and invested, that's the secret sauce to a love story with endurance. 8. The silent relationship assassin. What if there was something slowly chipping away at your love, unnoticed and undetected? Find out what to guard your heart against. All right, buckle up for a tad bit of tough love. Picture this. A relationship where doubts outnumber the certainties. It's like that horror movie where you're screaming, "Don't go in there." Yet, they always do. Fear, especially in love, can be paralyzing, from the dread of being alone to the terror of starting over. But listen up. Staying in a toxic relationship due to fear, it's a ticking time bomb. Your move? Recognize your worth. Believe that you deserve love that's empowering, not imprisoning. Lean on your support system, speak to professionals, and plan your exit if safety is a concern. A better chapter awaits, but it begins with closing the current one. Don't let fear chain you down. Let love set you free. 9. The forbidden secret relationship experts rarely share. There's a relationship fact most experts shy away from. Are you brave enough to confront it head on? Ever heard of the honeymoon phase? It's that golden period where everything feels like a sun-soaked dream. But here's a twist for you. What if we told you there's a way to keep that magical glow burning, even beyond the initial months? Curious? It's all about intentional effort and rediscovery. Keep exploring each other's worlds. Dive into new experiences together, whether it's joining a dance class or reading the same book. These shared adventures create fresh sparks. And let's not forget, communication remains your trusty compass. Regularly ask, what's new in your world? Or what dreams are we chasing next? Because the magic isn't just in the start, it's in the journey, in the continued unfolding. So keep that curiosity alive and watch your bond thrive. 10. The ultimate relationship fantasy. How close are you? Almost every woman has this vision of a perfect relationship. How close is yours to this universal dream? At the heart of every fairy tale is a dream, a vision of that perfect love. But here's the kicker. Those dreams, they're not just reserved for the storybooks. Every one of you has a unique love story waiting to be penned. Start by visualizing your dream relationship. What does it feel like? What values hold it up? Now, instead of hunting for that perfect partner, focus on aligning yourself with those visions. Cultivate those values in your own life. Seek experiences that mirror your relationship goals. As you vibrate at that frequency, you'll naturally attract what's in harmony with it. The takeaway? Be the love story you wish to live, and watch how the universe conspires to make your dream, love, a vivid reality. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women, and we'll see you in the next video with love.